Well, welcome back everyone. We're out here cruising around the Idaho farm country, kind of on a little excursion, I guess we should call it. Let's see if I'm actually going the right way. I can't remember. I've only been out here once. So this is kind of an adventure. We're gonna ride around here and see what we can find. I've actually got something in mind for us to go look at. Just gotta see if I can find my way over there. It's actually not hard to find. It's right off the side of the freeway, but I hate riding on the freeway, so I'm gonna just take some back roads and see if I can find my way there. Anyway, from the thumbnail you probably figured out where I'm going. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna try to find a navigation arrow that they used back in the early 1900s to guide the airplanes that were carrying the airmail. So I'm hoping I'll be able to find it. Well, I think I'll be able to find it. I hope I'll be able to find my way there without having to get on the freeway. That's what I'm hoping to do. But I know there actually is one place I got to get on the freeway, because yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. Actually, you know what? I think I'm lost. I think I better go back and check out another road. This is taking me the exact wrong direction. So I think I had my first inclination was the proper one. So anyway, while I drive around out here in the country not knowing where the hell I'm at, I'll turn you guys back on as I get closer. How about that? So I'll eventually find my way out of here, I swear. So see you in a few minutes. Bye. Well, everyone, we made it to the town that we're aiming for. Now all we got to do is go find that navigation arrow that I told you guys I was coming to see. Anyway, we're in Du Bois, Idaho. Not to be confused with Du Bois, Wyoming, which is about 200 miles from here. Anyway, yep, looks like it was established in 1892. And, you know, it just looks like, you know, small town America. The freeway didn't quite pass this place by, but it did reroute everything. So it's kind of cool to see all these old buildings. Some of them have been rehabbed, some of them not. But so we're heading for the airport. So I can't remember when they built these things, early 1900s. But they use these things for navigation for the airmail. I can't remember, they were placed about 50 miles apart, I think, from what I remember reading about. And some of them had beacons and some didn't, I think. I don't think they all had beacons. Let's see, let's hope we're going the right way. Yep, I think I see it down there. So, but from what I understand, this one is one of the few that have survived for this long. And not all of them have the navigation beacons anymore. A lot of them were torn down and sold for scrap. And yeah, maybe I am still lost. Maybe I need to go back on the other side of the tracks. I don't know. Hang on just a minute. Let me figure out where I'm at. Well, I think I made it down to where I need to be. I don't know. We'll just cruise through this neighborhood. Check that out. Dude, it's cool getting lost. Man, that'd have to be like a 1975 Honda XL 175 it kind of looked like. Maybe a 250. Let me know if you guys know what it is. That was, like I say, it's kind of neat. Never know what you're going to find on some of these back roads. Well, speaking of that, I don't know if you guys have really watched a lot of my videos, but I drive a 85 Ranger that's been in the family since it was brand new. And I was driving down the road the other day and had a guy flag me down and offer me $3,000 for that thing. Anyway, here it is. We found it. That is pretty cool. That is a piece of history right there. Let's pull in here and we'll check it out. I'm probably going to leave my helmet on because the wind is really blowing, and I don't think that the GoPro will pick up my voice very well without getting a lot of wind noise. So that is pretty cool, man. So you think about it, this thing's been hanging out here since the early 1900s, and I think they used them, from what I remember reading, up until 1940-ish, maybe a little later. I think the technology came around after World War II to where they could really, navigate a little better without having to use landmarks. I wonder if they still use that beacon at this little airport. I don't really see any other beacons. See another windsock down at the other end there, but not much else. So let's see here. Here's kind of what it says on about the tower. About the beacon, had a yellow wind cone. Beacon numbers. Looks like this was tower number 24 on whatever route this is. I think the route number's on the other side. We'll go check that out here in a second. But I think the story on this is it was kind of restored by some local aviation enthusiasts. And let me see, I think it says Desert Air Ag up there, so on the windsock. So I'm thinking maybe that some of the crop duster guys might have came out here and revamped this thing. Man, this is so cool. I'm so glad that they didn't trash this one like a lot of the other ones over the years. That is pretty neat. And I guess this was the powerhouse that would run the beacon. And they didn't fly a lot at night, but I guess some of the routes required that they would be out after dark on some of them, and so some of them had beacons from what I've been doing the research. So it says on top of the building there, it says SLGF, and that would have been the route that they were flying. Maybe let's go back over and look and see what that route meant. It might say on that that information board there. That is quite a piece of history. That is so neat. Can you imagine flying? I don't know what planes they flew, but I imagine them flying Stearmans, them old radials that did about 50 miles an hour, biplanes. Can you imagine flying one of those around here, man, and just this desolate country, little towns here and there. So it looked like this route here went from Salt Lake City up to Butte, Montana. Show some other towers that are up in the woods there. Not sure where they're at. Might have to do a little more research. I did find that there were some other ones around, but I think it'll take the dual sport to get to those. Those look like they were out in the woods pretty deep. There's the kind of plane there that they were flying. I don't know if that's a Stearman or not. I'm not sure. Pretty crazy though. Imagine being one of those guys. That'd be a lonely life, flying all across the country What a cool deal. I'm glad. I actually found, my buddy went down and found one outside of Las Vegas a couple months ago and posted a picture of him with it, and I got me thinking. I'm like, I wonder if there's any close by here, and I found this one. It's about 50 miles outside town. I'm glad he posted that, because that got me up here to where I could bring you guys up and check it out too. Anyway, man, just if you guys have any or have ever visited any of those, any of these in around your area, man, let me know in the comments. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm just a big history buff. I don't know if you've watched some of my videos going and visiting old ghost towns and stuff. I love this kind of stuff. This is really neat. I am so blessed that it's this close to the house, and I was able to come and check it out one day after work. It was a beautiful day when I left work. It was 70 degrees, the wind wasn't blowing, and the sun was out, and no kidding, 5 minutes after, or 5 minutes before I was going to leave work, the wind started blowing and the clouds came in, so that's okay. Still 70 degrees. Supposed to be 39 on Sunday with a chance of snow. So I was able to get out, enjoy a good ride, share a neat place with you guys. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it coming here. So till next time, you guys take care, ride safe, and we'll see ya. Bye.